welcome to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is always an instant classic.
And you're...
And we want to punch Jim Cornette in the face repeatedly until he bleeds because he's stupid. We'll see you on the flippity dippity. Oh yeah. What is up, beautiful people of the world and Florida and the WWE universe and the Wyatt family, apparently. We are here to do our Payback predictions. And no, for real though, people, look at Braun Strowman's eyes. Does he not look like he has to poop? It looks like the man got to poop.
He looks high. Like, no joke, he looks so stoned right now.
Looks like he got to poop. But anyway, we got me, Casey, obviously, you know, because, I mean, they were like, you know what, who do we want to host this? And they had to pick the best, you know, but Daniel Bryan.
No, you're not the best.
And Sami Zayn was busy, and so they picked me. But we got DJ, we unfortunately got Justin, and we got Ma. Their new name is Ma. My name is Ma, or Am, but I like Ma. I like Ma better. But anyway, let's get into the predictions, which is going to be awkward because Justin has control of the... And we're going to go right into Kalisto and Ryback because...
Which is the kickoff.
We hated this match before. Let's do it again. I'm gonna go with a DQ because I don't want either of them to win because I'm tired of this shit. DJ.
I really don't know. This seems thrown together to me. I know we had it at Mania, but it feels like they haven't done anything since then. And then they were like, "Hey, Payback's coming up, so yeah, what kickoff match, guys? Come on, we got Kalisto, he's still alive. You know, we got Ryback still lifting weights, so I think we should do this match." I'm gonna go with Ryback because they don't care about the U.S. title, so just give it to Ryback, I suppose. I'm feeling weird right now because I'm not even looking into the camera. I'm looking at Ryback. And, you know, I'm looking into his eyes, and he's telling me that he's going to
win. Now I'm looking into his eyes, and it's weird. Stop! Don't make me look into his eyes.
Look into Kalisto's eyes, and then look at his weird pouty face. It's weird.
Anyway,
I make you notice the things you never noticed.
Ma.
You want to try 1, 2, 3 and just say who we think?
No, because it's not going to be the same.
I'm going to say Ryback.
Oh, actually, I agree.
Oh, look at this.
Once we agree. But honestly, if they do Ryback, they can have actually better matches because there's more people that match up to Ryback versus Kalisto, and it'll look a little bit more put together, and then they can put the title on, I don't know, maybe Apollo Crews, because they're pushing him really hard right now. So.
Ryback's sick of not having a title, and I think WWE will be smart to just put one on him for right now, even if it is just the U.S. title, just to kind of make him happy. You know, we have a lot of people unhappy in WWE right now, and we don't want to see anybody else leave, even if it is Ryback.
Yeah. I think he's just going to be a placeholder for a few months, and then someone else, possibly like Apollo, I think, are going to have that title.
Yeah. Should we skip Justin? Should we not skip Justin?
I don't know. Let's see what he has to say. What does he have to say?
Well, I can give two shits about this match. I do not really care about this match. I mean, it's on the kickoff. I mean, I'm not really going to be watching it. But if I had to predict someone, I'll say Kalisto retains. I mean, they pretty much, had this match on, SmackDown, and, Ryback got the win. So that's pretty much, that was, so that's pretty much why they did this match again. And, and Ryback, I heard that, he didn't really like that he was on the kickoff, at WrestleMania. So maybe WWE put him on the kickoff match on purpose. I don't know, but, I mean, they could give the title to Ryback, but I just don't really see him giving it to Ryback. And, I mean, Kalisto, I want them to start doing more stuff with Kalisto. And the United States Championship hasn't been on, Raw for the, last month. And then they finally decide to put the United States Championship on Payback. I don't really understand this, and there's no build up behind this match. I'm just not looking forward to that at all. So, yeah.
All right. And we got the match of the night, which I'm still confused why this is on Payback. Why didn't they just do this on like Raw and then have the tag team titles match? But they're going to make us wait for the tag team championship match. We are going to get the #1 contendership match, though. Enzo and Cass versus the Vaudevillains. I could honestly see this going both ways. I'm gonna say Enzo and Cass because they've been really pushed. You know, they're super over with the crowd, but at the end of the day, you know, it is Vince's show, and even though Vince was aggressive with them in the beginning, he could still say, you know, I don't want these guys to have titles, blah blah blah. But I'm gonna go with Enzo and Cass. But my dark horse in this one is going to be the Vaudevillains. It's a possibility. DJ.
This one's an interesting one because, like Casey said, it could go either way. You couldn't go wrong with one of them. I'm thinking. I feel like I love the Vaudevillains promo when they came out last night on Monday Night Raw. I liked it a lot. You know, I like kind of the dynamic between all three of these teams when they were out there together. But I'm gonna go with Enzo and Cass because they never got that chance in NXT, the chance to actually hold the titles, and I feel like it'll be a good leap into potentially winning the titles. I don't know about it the next time the titles are defended, or is it gonna be maybe at the next, like, the time after that? I'm not sure about that, but I feel like I'm just gonna go with Enzo and Cass because my name is Enzo Amore.
Are you a certified G?
And
a bona fide stud. And you can't teach that. I mean, you can't.
Right here. This is Big Cass. And he's
7
tall.
Where's Carmella, though?
I
mean, where's Carmella? We don't have her.
She's still in NXT.
I know.
Her goal is to become the NXT Women's Champion first before she moves up. Because there's no real role for her besides a valet in the main roster right now. That's what she said.
All right, Ma.
You want to go first?
Do you want to go first? Do you want to just do it together? Enzo and Cass?
Mine is unfortunately going to be the Vaudeville.
What? What is wrong with you?
Look. The WWE does not like to go with the people who are already over with the crowd, in my opinion. Enzo and Cass can go out there and say whatever and be over. Our villains are going to need more of a title or a push. And the New Day can be over like no other. So I unfortunately see the Vaudevillains, even though I am a big Enzo and Cass.
See, but if you push them now, it's going to bury them anyway because the WWE Universe doesn't want to see them win. They want to see Enzo and Cass win, so then they're just not going to get that push that they need right now. It's not their time.
Well, they're heels in general, so, I mean, they're already established heels, so that can be in their favor. They're not trying to take them from being faces to heels.
I just want to see New Day and Enzo and Cass promos. That's all I want in my life right now, so thank you. This is going to be the greatest. Oh, I'm so excited. It's going to happen, no matter what this person thinks over here.
I'm sorry.
Your opinion doesn't matter in this match.
Okay, I'm still on Team Amy, even though she makes poor decisions.
Poor decisions.
Hey,
Justin.
I see the Vaudevillains win this match. I mean, because the reason why I see the Vaudevillains win is because I think the Dudley Boys maybe might get involved, maybe cost Enzo and Big Cass the match. So that's why I see the Vaudevillains win here. And, that would, help legitimize the Vaudevillains, when, because they can have a really good feud with the New Day, which I think that'd be really good. And, also we would have Enzo and Big Cass, in a rivalry with the Dudley Boys. And also we can have another rivalry, we can have the Usos versus, going against Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. So we can have 3 rivalries in the, tag team division. So that'd be really good. But like I said, I see the Vaudevillains getting the win here. So yeah.
You're telling me you want a storyline that's not dealing
Shit.
with the titles? Wait, what?
I don't know why.
Doing.
I don't know.
Where are we going with this?
Oh, you're the worst.
He's
This is
literally-
why we can't have nice things.
Okay, so what'd you say, DJ?
So you're trying to tell me you want a feud that's not surrounded around the World Heavyweight Championship? Hold up. What? Is that even possible?
That is possible, but not in WWE, maybe. But maybe a different company. It's
Or in anywhere.
But yeah, next match.
Hey, I say when it's the next match. Maybe I wasn't done. Maybe I was not ready to move on anyway. I'm really not looking forward to this match. Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler. Why are they even having this match? We know what's going to happen because Dolph, to his credit, is really good at putting people over. He's good at selling. That's why this is probably going to be a jobber match. Baron Corbin, they're definitely, surprisingly giving him a push after his Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal win. How long that lasts, I don't know. With the history behind the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winners and how they go on to do nothing. But, I mean, this is going to be a good match anyway. We know who's going to win. It's going to be Baron Corbin because they're pushing him. I would be surprised if Dolph Ziggler won. I don't see what the point of him winning would be. There's nothing really. He's done everything to this point. There's no titles involved. There's really nothing for him to win. But DJ,
I'm actually excited about this match. I wish there was like a real sentiment to the feud, like a real meaning behind this feud, because it still feels like it was thrown together at the last minute. Because we can't make anything, we can't elongate any feud ever. We just got to throw it together when the pay-per-view comes around. But I am excited about this match because I know it's gonna, this if we're gonna call it a jobber match, this is what a jobber match should be. Make them both look strong, but obviously make Corbin have the win. Obviously make them both look strong, but have Corbin win the match. I like this a lot, and I'm wondering kind of what they're gonna do with Corbin. I wish they would have had a little more meaning behind the feud. Though is my only issue going into it, but obviously I'm going with Baron Corbin. He is my boy. And we don't only know that it's a jobber match. We know that Baron Corbin's going to struggle to fall out of the ring. We know this. We know there's going to be at least one end of days. So, and we also know there's going to be at least one super kick. So we know a couple of things is going to happen.
we also know that Dolph Ziggler is going to oversell the shit out of everything because that's what he does. And we still enjoy it. Ma.
Baron Corbin.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Really?
No. I'm going to go with Dolph.
Did you see her hair get messed up just now?
Yes, it was hilarious, actually.
I hate you.
I'm going to go with Dolph on this one. I really don't like Baron Corbin. I think
She's stupid.
Shut up.
He sucks.
He does.
He doesn't.
They're pushing him, yes, but I think they're going to do what they kind of did with AJ and Chris and have Ziggler win and then try and continue the feud and build it a little bit more, to be honest. That wouldn't be bad. It would give Baron a better chance to progress, and Dolph is one of the better people to put someone over, and he can still put Baron over in this match by winning, and I really want to see the show-off win.
So I feel like you don't need to push Baron over because I feel like he has enough star potential that he's doing better on the main roster than he was doing on NXT.
Yeah, but he still needs that little extra something, and I
He just
think
doesn't have like the mic skills right now. But he's a beast and he's huge, and if they actually gave him a chance to actually like kind of establish himself more as a wrestler, he could do more in the ring.
And that's what I'm saying. If they continue this feud, Dolph is the man to put him in that position, in my opinion.
I don't even call this a feud as of right now. It hasn't
A rivalry.
Yeah, it's not even a feud right now. It's kind of like I'm gonna run after you and attack you, and then I'm gonna, do it
It's
back.
high school.
It's not a very well written or scripted feud. So I wouldn't even label it that as of right now.
It'd be interesting to see Baron versus Kane. Ha! Tall man.
No.
Oh god, who wants to see that anymore? Gosh, I don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Demon Kane is
That's
like
like asking for the Big Show to appear.
No.
Triple threat match: Baron Corbin versus Big Show versus Kane. Oh man, that's match of the night.
Oh god, Justin.
Versus Mark Henry?
Talk about this man.
Oh, fair forward for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. In a ladder
match?
Yeah, in a ladder match. Oh, that'd be great. But but onto this match. I really can care less about this match. I mean, I think this has been an alright match, but I really wouldn't be surprised if they actually do give Dolph Ziggler a win here. But I do not see him winning here. I mean, they could do what they did last year, like what happened at Extreme Rules last year, when pretty much Dolph Ziggler won, and then pretty much after the match he got beat up. I mean, I could see that happening, where him winning the match and then Baron Corbin beating him up. I could see that, but I'm gonna say Baron Corbin wins because I want them to keep this momentum going with him. I want him to be a big monster heel, and I think this could. I think this might be maybe like a like a jobber type of match. So I think that's what this match might be like. And yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go with Baron Corbin.
Guys, let's be honest. When you're walking down the street and Baron Corbin's music starts playing in your head, you do a little hair flip, before you walk into a building. You do it. I do it. I do it.
No one does that.
No, she might. I might, but not me.
But can we take just a second to appreciate the magnificence that is Dolph Ziggler's jawline? That man is pretty. I'm just saying it. No homo, but that man is pretty.
I agree.
And
there's one more thing I have to say about this, and the reason why I wouldn't be surprised, because stuff that happened at WrestleMania, like I wasn't really predicting Zack Ryder to win, but he won at Mania, so I could see Ziggler win here, but like I said, I don't think he's gonna win though. But yeah, is that next match? Yeah.
That's what I said. Next match. Oh God, why?
Why are you hating on Cleveland?
Listen, okay, I was excited when Maurice came back. I was. Now I can't stand her again. She's so annoying. But anyway, we got the Miz versus Cesaro, the new, as of Sunday, the new Intercontinental Champion. That's right, he's gonna win.
How do you know that? Do you have a glow? Like what are the things called? What are those things called where you can look into the future?
You gotta know what it's called.
Listen, do you understand that if he doesn't win,
Crystal ball. Yes.
Crystal ball, that's what it's called.
Riot. People are gonna just.
No, I don't think people are gonna riot. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not gonna be as bad as It's not like CM Punk's there. Like people aren't gonna riot. No.
CM Punk is not coming back.
I know. That's why I just said he's not coming back.
I wish he was, but he's not.
Not anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in like 3 years when his contract's over.
DJ. Thoughts?
All right.
Prediction.
Prediction.
You like bald men?
Let's see. Did you say, do I like bald men? Yes. I like the lack of hairline. It's always a nice touch. But my prediction is that the most must-see Intercontinental Champion of all time will win this match, and that is The Miz, baby. He is my boy, and I'm sticking with him. I'm gonna be cheering so hard for Miz that y'all gonna be like, this man crazy. So I'm going with Mike Mizanin, formerly known as The Miz.
All right, Ma. You like bald men or do you like douchebags?
Ridiculous.
Of course you were.
I was waiting for Amy to talk so I could say when my hand goes up. Your mouth goes shut. But
Which is what we learned in Normandy High School.
yeah,
We caught that.
teachers. But I'm going to say The Miz just because we went to the same high school and he's my hometown boy.
He is.
I know where his dad works. I'm a creep, but I'm gonna go with The Miz.
Yeah, I have to go with The Miz too. Not just because I've met his family and they're really nice people.
They have flamingos in their yard.
They
Just
do.
saying.
But to be honest, right now they seem to be pushing The Miz, and Maurice just came back, and I see Maurice getting involved in
Total
this.
divas.
And possibly, continue something with Cesaro later on, or maybe Cesaro just go for another title somewhere along the lines. But I see The Miz winning this. I don't see Cesaro pulling this off. I see Maurice getting involved, and
He could end in a
Mike.
DQ most likely, and he's gonna retain.
Yeah. So
I feel Team Amy falling apart. Yeah.
sorry,
Come
Casey, but he's hometown. He's from the same high school, fellow invader.
Yeah,
Support.
we're Normandy invaders. Like,
There's a bond. I'm sorry, Casey.
Justin.
Actually, I really like these girls. These girls are really good. They are really smart. They are, but I see the Miz winning this match here. I mean, I didn't really care about the Miz until Maurice came back, but now I care about the Miz and stuff since Maurice is there.
You're jumping on the bandwagon. You're a bandwagon jumper.
And I see Maurice, pretty much helping the Miz retain the Intercontinental Championship here, because I said that in my predictions on my channel, which you guys go check it out. Short little plug there, sorry.
Stupid TV.
And probably maybe they might have their match at Extreme Rules and probably maybe be like a Extreme Rules match or maybe like a Steel Cage match where Maurice can't get involved in the match, and then that's when Cesaro will probably win the title. But like I said, I think this is going to be an alright match, and I think Cesaro might carry this match. But I think this will be a good match.
For shame. Next match. We got Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho.
Look at his hair. I mean, look at that hair right there. Look at that, man.
That's how his hair is every night.
I know, but
okay.
But his face, though.
Adorable.
Who? Chris Jericho?
Dean Ambrose.
Oh,
He's
not
like
Chris.
in his 40s. That's creepy.
He looks like that painting from Ghostbusters.
No.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, he does. He
Like, that's the first thing that popped into my head.
does look like that.
That's a little creepy.
Anyway, Dean Ambrose, because we share the same birthday, and because, yeah, that's my logic. It's not because we went to school together. DJ.
Jericho looks really old in this picture, but I'm gonna also go with Dean Ambrose. I feel like Jericho is here for longer than I expected him to be, and Jericho's always here to put people over. So Dean Ambrose is gonna drop an elbow on a standing Jericho. I can see it. It's gonna happen. Get him.
Did you say Sin Jericho?
I mean, I'm surprised that Casey didn't go with Chris Jericho because Casey's old. Got him.
Roasted.
Come back at me, Casey. Come on.
You just realized that I could just eject you from this call.
Oh, that'd be the pussy way out.
Roasted. Nah. He got him all hard.
Alright, we're skipping Justin for this one, but Ma.
Dean Ambrose.
That's right.
He's
That's
Ohio boy. Ohio girls. Do you see the theme here? Plus, he shares a birthday with somebody super important to me. So.
Sorry. Sorry, Casey. It'd be her son who.
Yeah, it would be my baby.
Who looks like him a lot,
Yeah.
which is creepy.
He's little Dean Ambrose Jr.
He is. He's a lunatic. That boy's a lunatic.
He jumped off my couch today. I'm just saying.
No,
But did he drop an elbow?
But he yelled cannonball.
it's like a Kevin Owens fan. I swear. Honestly, I think Dean will win. For some reason, he'll be put over by Jericho, but they're not really using Dean in any which way or form. Just in the random matches.
I'm sick of Jericho. Every time he comes on my TV, I'm like, go away, Chris Jericho. You're like the new Big Show.
I know.
You make me miserable every time I see you.
Jericho. I'm sick of them pushing Dean for titles and just taking them away from him, or not even giving them to him. So they need to stop putting him over and just let the man wrestle and entertain us. Ambrose Asylum is like the greatest thing in the world.
They need to bring back the Hardcore Championship.
And
yeah, that would be his
Amy
title.
reunites. Yeah.
Dean's title right there. Potted plant protection for the win.
All right, Justin.
I see Dean Ambrose win this match because he needs a match to legitimize him. Because we had that loss at WrestleMania against Brock Lesnar, which I think he should have won that match against Brock Lesnar. But I really won't be surprised if they actually give Chris Jericho the win here, because they gave him the win at WrestleMania against AJ Styles, which I didn't really expect him to beat AJ Styles. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they let Jericho win it, but like I said, I don't really see that happening. I see Dean Ambrose getting the win, and I probably see maybe this might continue. Maybe they might have an air match, and then I would say I want Dean Ambrose to win that another match they have, and I don't really think Jericho needs to get like another wouldn't have to get a win over Ambrose in this rivalry if they keep this going. Like I think that Dean Ambrose could just do a clean sweep on him, in my opinion, because like I said, we just need Dean Ambrose to become a legitimate superstar, to go for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, because he hasn't won any pay-per-view match this year. None. Nothing at all. I mean, seriously. I mean, I just want them to do better stuff with Dean Ambrose here, so, yeah.
I mean, this is WWE, remember that. Just saying.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be happy if he goes back to CZW, in my opinion. But,
No. Please don't.
I mean, they would do more stuff back in CZW with him, though.
He might die if he goes back to CZW.
He needs to go to NXT. That's what he needs to do. Next match.
Okay.
So slow. Match of the night.
Yep, that's what we just said.
Match of the night. Match of the year, probably, most likely.
I wouldn't say that. No, the match of the year is still... The match of the year is Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sami Zayn.
Yeah, I kind of got to go right there. That was a phenomenal match.
That was a good match, but there's so much potential for the rest of the year.
Yeah, there is. Because we're only in April right now, so...
I don't know.
Just wait till Seth Rollins comes back.
My boy Seth Rollins, that's my boy.
November. Oh, Justin.
I don't know. We've said match of the year 5 times so far this year, so I don't know anymore. But we got Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens, the ongoing saga. Again, this one could go either way. With Vince's booking, I would say Kevin Owens. But I'm going to go with Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn. DJ.
I'm so excited for this match because finally it should happen at WrestleMania, and it didn't. Because let's just throw a ladder match on WrestleMania. But I'm loving this feud. Just so far, I don't think it's had as much of a build as I would like for it to have.
I mean, yeah, there hasn't been.
It already had, it already had the build from before, which is fine. That's what I wanted them to do. But I think they still could have built it a little bit more than they have, just in this little bit of time that they've been pushing it. This one's tough because it's kind of hard to see who's gonna win. Just because either one could win and not be like, what's gonna happen next? But I feel like Kevin Owens would looks stronger, or would look stronger in a loss on this one than Sami Zayn would, because this is like Sami Zayn's redemption, I guess you would say, or payback. Ha 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 ha, laugh laugh.
It's like a,
So
I get it.
I'm
I get it.
See? So I'm gonna go with Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens is definitely in my top 6 wrestlers of the month, which we'll get to later. But I'm gonna have to go with Sami Zayn.
This is so hard.
Yeah, that's what she said.
terrible.
Well, that's so stupid.
I feel like
Get,
we're gonna do the same pick or not.
See, I don't think so.
So
I think you're going Owens.
I'm gonna go Kevin Owens.
And I'm going Zayn. Well, the thing is, regardless after this night, you know it's going to continue to Extreme Rules. So they're either going to do it like one of 2 ways. Zayn gets his payback tonight, or not tonight, sorry, Sunday. Shut up, Miley. Against Owens, and it's going to be a phenomenal match regardless, because those two put on one hell of a show. And then the Extreme Rules, you know, Kevin will beat the crap out of him with something and try and break his back again. Or you just reverse it. Kevin Owens wins, and then Sami wins in Extreme Rules. It's gonna go one of the ways.
That's how I think it's going to go. I feel like, okay, payback, it's kind of predictable, especially in this match, especially if we let Sami win this match, just because of, you know, the pun. It's payback. This feud has been extending for well over a year now, and, you know, we're finally actually, you know, it's not even meeting like the head right now. It's kind of just warming back up because it was put on the back burner because of Mania and the ladder match, which it shouldn't have happened. That would have been a good start to the feud, and having it end at Payback probably would have made more sense. But I definitely think Owens is going to walk away with the win in this. And then I can definitely see it building, you know, we'll see it over
Even
the next
more.
weeks on Raw and SmackDown. And then it'll, you know, kind of probably come to an end at Extreme Rules where I can see Sami winning. But
They could also, I could also see some Extreme Rules doing like a 2 out of 3 falls match, really, with these two, because they could pull it off.
I would like a
phenomenally-
Iron Man match between these two. I'm just saying.
Those
would
two
be-
could pull off those types of matches pretty well with this story, and they'll be able to tell it.
That's like
pretty
my
well.
dream Iron Man match right there.
Yeah.
Is KO and Sami Zayn.
All right, Justin.
this match is kind of hard for me to predict here, but you know what? Actually, I'm going to go with Kevin Owens to win here. I think he's going to win by maybe underhanded tactics, maybe, you know, put his feet up on the ropes. Maybe that's the way he might win here. But I want this match to go on for like, I want them to have like a 3-series match, you know, probably have Sami Zayn get like the next 2 wins, because, you know, we can have Sami Zayn keep chasing after, you know, Kevin Owens, you know, keep saying that he wants a rematch with him, you know, because he beat him because Kevin Owens beat him, you know, at Payback, you know, underhandedly. So, you know, Sami Zayn can keep chasing after him, and, you know, that would help build up Sami Zayn. I can't even talk about that. I don't know who that is. He's a new wrestler, but that would help build up Sami Zayn as a legitimate superstar in WWE, you know, like on the main roster. And
Whoa!
so I see Kevin Owens winning here, and I see this feud continuing. But this is gonna be match of the night, in my opinion.
Hold the phone. Did you just imply that Sami Zayn is not a legitimate superstar?
I mean, not really yet on the main roster. I'm talking about on the main roster.
Is not a legit. Have you seen Ladder Wars?
Yes, I have. I have it on DVD, which you guys can go to Ring of Honor right now.
I think the issue is that the Sami Zayn or El Generico in Ladder Wars is not Sami Zayn in WWE. They're not equal.
Did you see him kill
Yeah.
Kevin Owens
And
in the ladder match at Mania? We thought Kevin Owens was dead.
He is. It's a replica.
it's a replica.
You mean a clone?
Yeah, replica.
Replica clone, same thing. Next match, I suppose.
Went up my nose.
Way to go.
Oh, God.
Great match right here.
I hate this match so much.
I love this match.
Casey, you're killing me here.
He hates women.
No. Listen.
Sizes, sexist, and racist. Terrible.
First of all, we've already had this match in NXT.
Yes.
Secondly, this should be Sasha Banks. It should not be Natalya. They don't give a shit about Natalya until now.
Is this show in Canada?
This is all just to bury Bret Hart even more because I'm 99% sure Charlotte's going to win.
They're just trying to update us that he's still living. Casey, shame on you. Racist.
It's not.
He's got
How is that racist? That's my question.
Because Casey's racist about everything. He's sizist, racist, and sexist. I believe it. Anyway, I guess it's my turn because I just jumped in here.
I love women's.
I'm going with Charlotte. Because why would Natalya win this? I don't get this match either. Why would Natalya ever win this match? She has been irrelevant for a long time. She puts the ear in anyway. She has been irrelevant for a while.
She puts the ear irrelevant.
That was a good joke. Anyway.
Her debut. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Well. But, I mean, I do think this is going to be a good match. If this was a good match at Roadblock, imagine if they actually kind of care about the show, what's going to happen. So, I could see this being a good match. It'll be nice to see Bret, up and going again. But, I'm going with Charlotte. And I don't know why Sasha Banks is in this match either. I don't understand. I don't know what she's doing anymore. I don't get it.
What about Becky Lynch? I mean, Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks.
Becky Lynch is irrelevant compared to Charlotte and Sasha Banks. I love Becky Lynch, but she is the undercard compared to them. What? She is.
Well, actually, I mean Sasha Banks in a month, so that's gonna be awesome. I mean her at Comic-Con.
Like, I love Becky Lynch. Don't get me wrong, but like right now, Charlotte and Sasha are here. Becky is here. They don't care about her. They're not booking her well enough for me to care about Becky Lynch. I love Becky Lynch. I think she's really good.
I'll give her credit. She was really good at Mania.
I agree.
Before that, and still, they haven't pushed her at all.
For a little bit, they did. They pushed her for a little bit while Sasha went up. You might as well go first,
Are we just gonna do this?
No,
I know we are going to say Natty.
Yes,
because we cannot stand Charlotte Flair. I think that she's athletic. She's a bodybuilder type. Blah 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 blah. But she's only getting the push because she's Ric Flair's daughter. Other than that, she's boring. Her in-ring skills are mediocre at best. I would rather see a match between Eva Marie than Charlotte at this point, just because I cannot stand Charlotte. I don't
even give Eva a chance. Give Eva a chance.
I'm just saying.
Eva Mania, baby. Eva Mania.
Charlotte
that's all
didn't
Eva.
The women's title at WrestleMania. It should have went to Sasha. They just wanted a Flair to hold the women's championship for the first time. It's time to get that belt off of her because I feel like she's just fallen flat as a champion. And I would like to see Natty win it at least one more time because we know she's probably not going to be wrestling that much longer. And it would be nice to see an actual, women's wrestler win something other than somebody who's just, riding her daddy's coattails.
Okay, now that Molly's got our other half done. I definitely see Natty could be pulling us off. Michael Cole was hinting weirdly, kept calling Charlotte the current champion. And Smiley over here is choking on Starbucks. And that could be a hint that, Natty might be taking the reins. I mean, I thought they were going to keep Charlotte up with the title till SummerSlam, but this might make more sense. Natty getting her payback from NXT, and they've been pushing her pretty well lately. Charlotte's been tapping out like a mad person. I could definitely see it. The match is going to come down to, regardless, it's going to come down to Ric Flair and Bret Hart. How they play into it is going to determine the end of the match. Because, Ric determines Charlotte's matches 99.9% of the time. But also,
do it.
Yeah, right.
Chicago screw job.
I also think that if Natty takes the title, you can build up different feuds into it. I mean, Sasha and Natty would be great. Paige and Natty would be phenomenal because those two wrestle each other enough that they can put on a great match. But
Wait, so you're telling me you want a feud in another division besides the WWE World Heavyweight Championship division? It's like I've said this before.
yes,
We
I'm
did
a proponent in the women's division. I am a woman.
No,
I feel like
And I'll choose Mandy over Eva to watch, but
I'm throwing a
I'm
little
sorry.
sarcasm because I don't get why there's no other storylines besides the world title.
they have some. They're just not. WWE does not segue well. When they pulled Charlotte and pushed her, they didn't segue off of the whole Divas Revolution thing well. Honestly, Charlotte should have ended Nikki's reign. It should have been Paige, and then you can issue the whole destruction of PCB, and then had Charlotte eventually obtain that title down the line. They just don't know how to segue, in my opinion. They have something for 2 matches and then throw it out the window, and you never see it again and go a different direction.
I resent your whole Mandy comments. Did I tell you? The girl who was cheering Eva Marie and Nia Jax at NXT. I'm just saying.
You just call her Jackson? I thought you just called her Nia.
I said Nia Jax.
And kind of with the segue thing, I feel like this would have been a better feud if it felt like it was started just abruptly and randomly out of nowhere. Like,
Yeah, I think they thought they could easily pull it back from the NXT matches, to be honest. The Flair-Hart rivalry has gone back way beyond Natty and Charlotte. I think they were just thinking they could easily pull it back. You got 2 big names on top of one very talented women's wrestler and, like Miley said, mediocre at best in Charlotte, who is progressing. I will give Charlotte that. She is progressing. But she's not where she should be as a women's champion. That belt belongs on Natty, Sasha, Becky, Paige, someone else, to be honest.
Eric Young.
Blue Pants. Anybody? Blue Pants? No?
Blue Pants is injured right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she is.
He's
How?
I want out for a couple more months with that leg injury.
She got injured at a house show. She got injured at a house show.
Yeah, because he was scheduled for like 5 other indie matches, 5 other indie events that had to get canceled, which sucked because one of them was in Ohio. So, the heck is going on in your house?
I don't know.
Okay, so Liv Morgan. No?
Yeah, we ran about Justin.
What's
Santana Garrett.
Oh yes.
Yes.
You know what? Who can end up in the end of that match? I could see Bayley appearing in this pay-per-view somewhere, to be honest.
I mean, if that does debut that happens at the show, I mean, that would be good. Bayley would debut. But,
if not wins, I see Bayley appearing, to be quite honest.
You know, I think this is going to be a really good women's match. Like, this is going to be a really, really good match here. You know, I love their matches that they had in NXT. You know, they had a match at NXT TakeOver like that, and I like their match at Roadblock. So I think this is going to be another good match here. But I see Charlotte retaining the women's championship here. And, I mean, I could actually see them giving it to Natalya, you know, since Bret Hart is also in the corner, you know, since, you know, he has cancer and stuff, you know, this, you know, to give her one last title run, I mean, that would be a good thing, but I just don't really see her giving, I just don't really see WWE giving Natalya the championship here, so I'm going to say Charlotte retains, and it's going to be very interesting to see Ric Flair and Bret Hart go at it, because that'll be pretty awesome to see them go at it. So, yeah.
Yep. It's either going to be a double Flair, family figure four leg lock, or it's going to be a double Hart family sharpshooter. One of those.
I think it should be a double Hart. I can't say it right now. Sharpshooter, yeah.
But if they incorporate anything about him having cancer, I'm going to be kind of upset, because I feel like they should just. I feel like Natty should have a good match just to have a good match, because she is one of the best women's wrestlers that WWE has. I don't think they should, you know, say, oh, you know, blah, 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 cancer, blah, blah, blah.
But did you know she was Bret Hart's niece?
They need a nix say the cancer.
Yeah. And they need to nix the fact that she's Bret Hart's niece because that's all that they ever care about. That's
They don't care
all.
about
Did you
her.
know they were
It's
related?
sad.
Oh. Can we move on away from this match, please? Please. Far away from this match.
Oh, yes.
Who is this going to pick?
Oh my god. End this thing with Vince and Stephanie and Shane. Oh my.
Lions and Tigers and Bears.
Is this even a prediction? I mean,
Yeah, you have to predict who's going to get control.
We should
Jane.
have one word each.
Jane.
That's not going to work.
Here comes the money. Here we go.
DJ.
DJ.
I'm going.
Say DJ. I say DJ. DJ.
I'm going brand split. I'm going, or at least dual control. I don't know how we want to put it, but I'm going some form or fashion of a brand split.
Oh, yeah. Shane gets Raw. Stephanie and Triple H get booted to SmackDown.
Yeah, I can see somehow it's going to be like Team Shane versus Team Authority, and I don't know if they're going to do a brand split or it's just how it's going to be booking for the night, trade off and on, but it's going to happen somehow. They're not going to announce one or the other on Payback. That'd just be stupid.
Now, here's my thoughts on this. See, I was kind of thinking of this. See, I think they're going to give Shane it here because I kind of see maybe Vince McMahon, kind of siding with Shane here a little bit. And then, we can have, maybe down the road, we can have, maybe Triple H versus, Shane, maybe at, SummerSlam, maybe that's who gets, really the full control.
No.
Or, someone to, represent. What do you say?
I kind of like his idea. That'd be a good match.
And, that'd be a really good SummerSlam match there. And also, I don't think we really need a brand split right now. A brand split right now, because how often the roster is. I mean, with all the injuries we have right now, and not as much heels we have right now, so that's why I don't really see a brand split right now. But that'd be really good if they do that in the future. But we just don't need that right now. But
I don't necessarily think the roster is necessarily that thin. It's just
I was gonna say
all the guys that used to not be used. They could use them now.
See, Team
Why would you do that, though?
Stage.
That wouldn't make any sense.
Shut up, DJ.
But I say Shane gets control here, full control here, and why not would they have full control? Because why? What was the point of really bringing him back? If they're just not going to let him have control, then it was just kind of confusing, and it was very random how they just randomly brought Stephanie out on Raw. Okay, this is kind of random here. They should have did it the night after WrestleMania, in my opinion, because that would have made very much more sense. Because did Triple H and Stephanie not care? I mean, I don't understand.
Was dead. She took a spear. She was dead.
She had to sell them, but how much weeks has she sold that for? How much weeks did she have to?
It's funny. It's funny. She took a spear, but Shane McMahon walked out there after jumping out the Hell in a Cell. But I know it's none of my business.
Oh, he limped out there. He limped.
I mean,
he sold it.
He was legitimately hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Becky came out with same shiners and injuries.
Yeah.
They were both legitimately hurt for a little bit. That's why they didn't do too much physically.
And Justin, please don't put Triple H back in that ring. I'm done. I'm done with that man. I'm done. I hate him anyway, but I'm done with him.
Or another thing they could do at SummerSlam, or have someone represent them. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know, Cena. I don't know why I said Cena, but have someone represent for Shane's side. Team WWE and Team Authority. Have kind of that happen there.
Put your fake ass towel away.
Oh, God,
but we're moving on.
Towel.
All right, moving on. That fake ass towel.
Exactly.
We got Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles. This could go either way.
Mm-mm.
I just kind of want to see.
Oh,
It can't go either way.
What are you saying? Like, oh my God, Casey, no. Reigns is gonna
Just
win.
say what's going to happen. We all know it.
We all know Reigns will win this because Gallows and Anderson will interfere.
Thank you.
But
I
think they're gonna interfere and attack Roman and AJ in somehow. But Finn Balor's gonna come out. That's where he's gonna make his main roster debut as the leader of the Bullet Club, and Roman is just gonna win somehow. Are you get over here? Get over here.
Yeah, that's exactly my thoughts. Is Team Amy? Yeah.
That was my
For me.
came up with this. Why is it Team Amy? We've been talking about this for like weeks now, me and Amy. Don't be a jerk, Casey.
But you're on
Team Ma.
You're,
No, it's when you learn geography, then maybe it'll be Team Ma.
So much better at it.
All right, DJ.
All right. Slowly creeping into the club because of all the hate. It's official. Roman Reigns is now my boy. Roman Reigns will win this match in I don't. Let's see. So I'm gonna go. Roman Reigns will dominate this match.
dominate? Are you
Dominate. I love AJ. Trust me, I love Tina. I have my Lashley shirt on now. But Roman Reigns will dominate this match, forcing Anderson and Gallows to save the day, and maybe a little Finn to save the day. That's my verdict.
No,
No.
it'll be pretty even, and then
They're gonna turn on AJ.
they're gonna turn on AJ, and
then Reigns is gonna be the leader.
oh,
Trick you all. Got him.
Hey, Finn Balor is gonna be the leader. Shut up.
Reigns is gonna be the real leader. Roasted.
Justin, please talk some sense into him.
This,
Please.
yes, Justin, please. If you have anything to say other than talking sense, don't say anything. We're moving.
I think this is gonna be a good match, but I'm gonna predict Reigns to win here. But I'm kind of confused. I don't really know. Like, is Reigns going to turn heel in this match here? Like, I mean, is Gallows and Carl Anderson, are they going to help, AJ, or are they going to help Roman? I mean, I don't really know where they're going with this, and are we going to have a Finn Balor debut here? But I don't really think that Balor is going to debut at Payback. Maybe not after Payback. Maybe that's why I think they might do it. But I kind of see Gallows and Anderson. I kind of see them coming out and costing AJ the match here. So yeah, I see Reigns winning here
I
by
think
help of
debut,
Gallows.
though. If Finn debuts, it sets up a lot, especially if he has Gallows and Anderson cost him the.
But here's why. Go ahead.
That would.
Wouldn't it make better sense to just kind of send out Gallows and Anderson and just kind of, have them do their thing? Finn doesn't show up and everybody's like, why did they do that? What's happening? And then Finn shows up, I don't know, on Raw the next night as like the behind the scenes, leader of the Bullet Club, Balor Club, whatever.
People aren't gonna react like that. They're gonna say, they're gonna be upset. They're gonna be mad about it. They're gonna be like, "Oh God, why did that match end that way?" Because that's how people are. That's how wrestling fans are.
Stupid though. Like that's how it's like a build. It's telling a story, and
I agree.
people are always like, "Oh, WWE creative doesn't tell stories. Oh, you're cutting stuff short."
I could see him going either way, though. Like Finn just appearing on the top of the ramp.
I'm
Wouldn't
sick of
even be
Roman
effective.
being champion.
Yes, I love that.
Now,
But I think they're pulling AJ away from the title picture for now because he doesn't need a belt right now at all. And I don't know who Roman Reigns' next opponent is going to be. God willing, going to be Dean Ambrose.
God willing, it's Seth Rollins.
He might be the title holder.
Seth Rollins pulls a John Cena.
I just need
Right.
Seth Rollins to come back, but he's.
I mean, Cena's coming back out on Memorial Day, so I mean,
Yeah.
you know, some.
I don't see him taking the title at all.
So watch Cena be the new number contender right when he comes back versus
Right.
Roman Reigns. Oh gosh, but
I need to do a better towel, Casey, or not Casey, DJ.
Say that's Casey.
I
Remember,
know.
there's Team Casey. She doesn't know who you are, Casey.
I
At least
know
I
who you
do.
but
You
there
know,
was actually one thing I wanted to add about this. The reason why I don't think they need to have Balor debut at Payback is because, you know, with Balor still being down in NXT, you know, chasing after Samoa Joe, having, you know, a face Balor down in NXT, you know, having a heel Balor on the main roster wouldn't really make sense right there. So that's why they should wait to.
he's not going to be on NXT anymore, though.
I mean, they might, you know,
not.
maybe have a rematch. They might have a rematch down there,
Well,
NXT.
they had a whole Twitter thing where they showed him waving goodbye at NXT, and like they could do something like
Was
what
it
they
post?
yeah, they had an NXT post where he was waving goodbye, but they could
I
do
mean-
something like they did with Sasha. Sasha was the champ on the main roster with the NXT Women's title, went back and had matches with Bayley. They could honestly do something like that, but
Yeah, that's what the thing I was saying. But like having a face Balor down there in NXT, and then, you know, having, you know, heel Balor on the main roster. I mean, that wasn't really. I don't like when they do that very much. I just don't like that very much. But
See, I know what's gonna happen though. Like I know something for the future for
because you're
Balor
looking
when
in
this-
you're looking in your crystal ball.
in my crystal ball, yeah. No, but I feel like, and I just think this will be awesome. I feel like WWE would do this. I feel like they're gonna set up a like Bullet Club, Ballot Proof, Bulletproof, Bullet, whatever we're calling it. They're gonna set that up versus the Wyatt family, and imagine that. Imagine Bray Wyatt coming out with the Wyatt family and his little.
versus the New
I
Day.
can finally use this. Finally, imagine him coming out with them, and then Balor coming out with the freaking Balor Club. That would be amazing. That should happen.
well,
That'd be-
half the Wyatt family's injured.
When
Bray's still injured. I mean, Luke Harper's still
Harper-
injured.
I mean, I'm saying for the future, not necessarily like tomorrow.
Oh,
And nobody gives a shit about Eric Rowan. So
Or
Eric
Braun
Rowan's the man.
Strowman.
He's my favorite.
Or the teddy bear, Braun Strowman.
right.
He's a teddy
Yeah,
bear.
good.
So, side note, that Gallows fella. He looks an awful lot like that guy from the Straight Edge Society. I don't know if you guys see it. I don't know if you see it, but
Didn't he look like Festus at some point?
Look,
That's what I just said.
he looked like
Festus.
Festus.
Yeah, that's what. I was trying to make sure you guys caught that because
He looked like
Amy
that
caught
one guy on Tough Enough too. Actually, if you go back, yeah, but it can't be because, you know, WWE said that he's never, you know, they act like he's never been in WWE before, so it can't be the same guy. It can't. But is this the final match? I think this.
Yeah, that was the main event.
I mean, I'm not in control of the PowerPoint, so you know.
Yeah, that's it.
They might still throw in Becky and Emma. That might be one of the last matches to get thrown in, because that feud's been building.
I wouldn't mind that. It was nice to see like heel Emma finally on Raw.
I
Like
love Evil Emma.
Evil Emma. If that does happen, though, Becky Lynch is gonna win, in my opinion. But you know.
I think Emma wins because
Say Emma needs to win.
Oh, you take that Team Miley nonsense.
Me and DJ, we got this.
yeah we do.
We vibe.
I would support Emma too.
Yes!
Casey!
I'm sorry. It's just
Casey is like feeling the Miley vibe right now. He's like Team Miley.
it has nothing to do with the Miley vibe. It has to do with the awesome heel Emma vibe.
I love Emma.
Terrible. And yes, he's been. I knew it. He was in Tough Enough and everything.
He was. Yeah.
I remember, and he was also Festus.
He was.
That horrible character. Oh,
Welcome to WWE. But anyway, that is our predictions for the card for Payback so far. Again, they could throw other random matches on there or takeaway matches because WWE does that.
There's
But
probably one more.
yeah,
Kickoff
but
show.
that will be Sunday. Obviously, we have SmackDown coming up, so a lot of things could change too. They could add more stuff on SmackDown.
For tomorrow's NXT.
You never know. But we will be back with our 6-pack of our top WWE superstars / women's. It's I'm glad that the divas are gone, but it's hard to. I keep wanting to say divas. It's ingrained in me right now. But our top 6 for the month, because I guess that's what
Also,
we're
disclaimer.
doing. Disclaimer.
You can choose from any company. You don't have to limit to WWE. By the way.
Oh, he just made it even harder. I had my picks, and then he's like, nope, any company in the world. So all of mine are going to come from Chikara. That's how it's going to be. But we will see you then whenever we do that video. But then again, it's us, and we post videos like 2 days later after we make them because we're good. But we will see you on the dippity. That is flippity. Yeah.
Also, go subscribe to my channel.
No, don't do it. Don't subscribe to his channel. Don't. Do not go to Juggernaut 4527875309. But you can go subscribe to Team Ma. That's not actually their. That should be. I'm just saying. That should be their Twitter handle. It should be.
It's not their Twitter.
It's not. It won't be. Sorry, Casey.
It should be.
You want to give the Twitter handle? Amy's really good at giving their Twitter handle.
Amy, give the Twitter handle.
It's not hard. It's DD_Amy_Miley. But Miley is MYLIE.
Because that's how you spell it.
Exactly.
Spell it.
It's
Duh.
legit.
Duh.
But we will see you in the soon video to come up later. Now, why does Roman Reigns look so angry? But
Agree.
Because I can't really turn me heel.
we're going to see you then. Bye-bye.